Flight 789 was supposed to be a quick hop from New York to London. Instead, passengers spent 72 hours in transit, touching down in 3 different continents before ever seeing Big Ben. How does a 6-hour journey stretch into a 3-day multi-continental nightmare? And what really caused this aviation epic? We've all experienced flight delays. A few hours, maybe an overnight stay. Annoying, sure. But what if your flight became an epic journey of biblical proportions? A true odyssey, where the destination seemed to recede further with every passing hour. Today we're diving into the legendary tales of aviation's most absurd, mind-bending multi-day travel sagas. You won't believe some of the detours these flights took, and the reasons behind them are even wilder. Our story begins with transatlantic Flight 789, a seemingly routine overnight journey from JFK, New York, to London Heathrow. Everyone settled in, anticipating a comfortable 6-hour nap before landing in England. But just 2 hours into the flight, the captain's voice crackled over the intercom, announcing severe unexpected weather closing in on the North Atlantic flight path. A massive unforecasted winter storm had developed, making direct passage impossible. Instead of turning back, the decision was made to divert. Their new destination? Halifax, Nova Scotia. Sounds simple enough, right? Just a quick pit stop to refuel and wait out the storm. Oh, how wrong they were. This was just the first domino to fall in an extraordinary chain of events. Landing in Halifax was just the start of the headache. The airport was tiny, unprepared for a diverted jumbo jet full of frustrated travelers. The storm intensified, grounding all flights out. To make matters worse, the flight crew quickly timed out, meaning they'd hit their legal limit for flying hours. There was no replacement crew available. Hotels in Halifax were completely booked solid due to the storm. So, for the next 18 grueling hours, passengers were trapped. Many spent the night on the plane, others huddled in the small, overcrowded terminal. Food ran out. Tempers flared. This wasn't just a delay. It was a confinement. And everyone kept asking, when will we leave? But the answer kept changing. Finally, a relief crew was flown in, and Flight 789 was cleared to depart Halifax. Cheers erupted. London, here they come. They took off, fueled by a renewed sense of hope. But the universe, it seemed, had other plans. Mid-flight, another announcement. London Heathrow was now completely shrouded in an unprecedented dense fog. All inbound flights were being diverted or cancelled. Their new destination? Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Seriously? From North America to Canada, then back over the Atlantic only to land in France when they were supposed to be in England? The collective groan in the cabin was palpable. This wasn't just bad luck. It was starting to feel like a cosmic joke. Little did they know the biggest challenge was still ahead. Touching down in Paris felt like a victory for about 5 minutes. But then the real problem emerged. Many of the passengers, being US or UK citizens, didn't have the necessary Schengen visas for an extended stay in France. The French authorities, citing strict immigration laws, refused to allow the entire planeload of passengers to disembark and enter the country properly. They were stuck on the plane on the tarmac for hours. Imagine flying halfway across the world, only to be held captive within the confines of your own aircraft, just meters from a bustling airport terminal. The airline was scrambling, trying to negotiate, but immigration rules are ironclad. The situation was deteriorating rapidly, and the airline needed a radical solution. With no solution in Paris and crew duty limits looming again, the airline made an astonishing decision. The aircraft itself also needed a mandatory maintenance check after the unexpected long-haul diversions. The nearest available hub with the capacity for both a large aircraft maintenance check and a flexible immigration policy? Dakar, Senegal. Yes, you heard that right. From New York to Halifax to Paris and now, West Africa. Passengers, utterly bewildered, found themselves on a flight heading south, across the Mediterranean, to a continent they never imagined seeing on this trip. This wasn't just a diversion. It was an abduction by airline logistics. If you're finding this deep dive into aviation chaos as fascinating as I am, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We explore the wildest stories the skies have to offer every single week. After landing in Dakar, a new fresh crew finally took over. Passengers were processed, given temporary lodging, and offered a chance to rest for the first time in over 2 days. The aircraft received its necessary check, and after a total of 72 hours since its initial takeoff from JFK, Flight 789 finally departed Dakar, making its way directly to London Heathrow. So, what was the real cause of this aviation odyssey? It wasn't one single catastrophic event, but a perfect storm of cascading failures. An unforecasted weather anomaly, compounded by a small airport's inability to handle a jumbo, crew timing out, an unexpected airport closure due to fog, and then strict international visa regulations. Each step a logical, albeit unfortunate, response to the previous crisis, creating an epic journey that no one, especially the passengers, would ever forget. It was a testament to how fragile our highly optimized travel systems can be. If you're finding this deep dive into aviation chaos as fascinating as I am, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We explore the wildest stories the skies have to offer every single week. This incredible journey of Flight 789 wasn't just a series of unfortunate events. It was a masterclass in how complex the world of air travel truly is. Every decision, every regulation, every weather system can create a ripple effect that turns a simple trip into an unforgettable epic. It reminds us that even with all our technology, we're still at the mercy of the elements and intricate human systems. Have you ever experienced an extreme flight delay or diversion? Share your wildest travel stories in the comments below. And if you want more insane aviation adventures and deep dives, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next flight into the unexpected.